Now, the other day there was news about Joseph Parker. He failed a drug test. They found an illegal substance in his body on the day of the fight. He got tested on the fight, and they found traces of cocaine. So that's a recreational drug. It's not classed as a sport-enhancing drug in the world of boxing, even though some people might argue that it does enhance it. But it's not classed as that. But it's a banned substance nonetheless. A lot of mixed reactions from people, surprisingly. In my mind, very, very surprising. Because I put out a video and a couple of statements about it when it was released on my social media pages, on my Facebook and my Instagram pages. And the comments there were quite surprising to me, because I think people forget about the case that Joseph Parker was involved in a few years ago. So with this coming out, this doesn't really surprise me. And also the people that he hangs out with, they are known to use this. I won't name any names, but you guys can put the pictures together. One of them is from here, one of them is from the UK. And they're known for this. So it's when this came out about Joseph Parker, this didn't really surprise me. But what surprised me was the day that it was. It was on the day of the fight. Even if he does personally choose to use it, I don't care. I don't think people should really care so much. Maybe you care for his health, but in terms of being like, oh man, he should be a robot, it's like, shut up, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, people get to these spots because they're good at their sport. Nothing else. Nothing else. You don't get as successful as these guys do without putting an immense amount of work into your sport. And sometimes people will always expect you to be this like superhero figure, role model figure. And I think that's been the downfall of what we've been seeing so far with some sports stars. People always have this image of people on social media and they think that this is them. Social media, we live in a day and age where seeing is not believing. You can manipulate anything and put out a better polished version of yourself to make it look like this is you. So people need to stop believing everything that they see on social media, especially when it comes to sports stars. Everyone's infallible, everyone's human. Whether he chooses to take it or not, I don't really care. I'm just more surprised at the day that it was. It was on the day of the fight. And I support Joseph Parker and his boxing journey, and whether he wants to continue or not, I will support that. But if he chooses to continue, then yes, excellent, go for it. So with this kind of being a little bump in the road, what can happen from here? So in the media, they've been saying that there's a possible 2-year ban, maybe even more, possibly less. So I'm leaning towards less. If they find that the A sample is exactly the same as the B sample, because I know they're testing the B sample right now. So for those who don't know, for those who have never done a drug test in the sport, what you do, that they come over to your house or wherever you are. It's random, and then you just pee into this cup. You split it up into two, A sample and the B sample. And so since they found something in the A sample, they're going to test the B sample. Most of the time it's exactly the same. But if it's not, then there's been some contamination there, and they're going to have some further investigation on what's going on. Because if it's not, you know what I mean? It kind of goes into the realm of like conspiracy theories, because that's been another topic on my comments, is that a lot of people are saying, oh, you know, I think he's been set up. A lot of people are saying that they've been wanting Joseph Parker out of the picture for a while. So if this comes back, if the B sample comes back okay, then what happened on the A sample? Because I've done this drug test a few times now, and it's mostly impossible to contaminate. If it does come back, if the B sample comes back clean, they're going to have to do a full-on investigation, because what happened to that A sample? People will not sound so crazy anymore in my comment section saying that he's been set up by Frank Warren, even though I believe that Frank Warren has not been good for Joseph Parker. I still think that the whole tampering thing is just a bit much. That's a bit tinfoil hat type of talk for me. But if it turns out to be that way, then whoa, chuck me a tinfoil hat, bro. What could happen from here? Right now, they are just waiting for the B sample to get tested. He could face up to 2 years. It could be less. I think if the B sample comes back exactly the same as the A sample, I don't think he should be getting a lengthy ban. I don't. It's not classed as a performance-enhancing drug, so why treat it that way? I mean, it is illegal. So you have like legal terms to maybe punish him, and yeah, fair enough. But for me, I'm thinking, well, it's you know, there's kind of just a bad choice. Bad choice. He didn't do it to like try and cheat, although maybe the intention was there. But who knows? This is all speculation right now. If it comes back clean and he didn't take it, then chuck me a tinfoil hat, bro. Let's talk some crap about the UK promoters, about the UK fighters, and how they wanted Joseph Parker out there from the start, and now everything's lining up to kind of agree with that. Even if they found the same thing in the B sample, and that he did take that, and that he does do that, so what? Everyone's got their thing, right? Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Am I reading too much into this? Are people right in thinking that this is contaminated? Are people right in thinking that he's been set up? Let me know what your thoughts are down below. See you later.